If you spoke to your best friend the way you speak to yourself, would you still be friends? This episode will help you recognize your inner critic and swap it for a voice that builds you up, not breaks you down. Hi, and welcome to Beyond Empty Nest. I'm your host, Jody Silverman, speaker, mentor, and Chief Dare Officer at Moms Who Dare. Every Thursday, I'll share stories of midlife transformation, happiness tips, and dare you to see the opportunities waiting for you so that you can make this next chapter even better than the last. If you're ready to dare, I'm ready to dare with you. Let's get into today's episode. Here's the first of 5 powerful strategies that have helped me overcome self-doubt, quiet the fear and worry, build unshakable confidence, and bounce back from life's curveballs. Today, we're starting with the most important foundation of mindset work, creating self-talk awareness. You know what it is that little voice in your head, the one that's always running commentary on your day? Yeah, that one. Tuning into that voice can be the key to unlocking a calmer, more confident, and more resilient you. So, what exactly is self talk? Well, simply put, it's the ongoing conversation that you have with yourself all day, every day. It's the script you're using to frame your experiences. Things like, I'm never going to figure this out. I should be further along. It's just too hard. That's not very kind self talk. But here's the kicker: most of this is actually happening in your subconscious mind. And according to the National Science Foundation, we can have between 12,000 and 60,000 thoughts a day. And a staggering 80% of them can be negative. Let that sink in for a moment. Now, just imagine if even a small percentage of those thoughts could be shifted into something more helpful, more empowering, more kind. That's where self-talk awareness begins. And it's for this reason working on your inner dialogue matters so much, because what you tell yourself will become what you believe. And what you believe shapes your choices, your actions, your entire experience of life. Negative self-talk can fuel self-doubt, fear, and stress. But positive self-talk, that's goodness. That builds confidence, motivation, and resilience. For example, how often do you catch yourself saying, "Ugh, I'm so lazy. I'll never be good at this. I always mess things up." Those words may seem small, but over time, they become your truth. A truth that keeps you in a low energy state, including sadness, stress, frustration, and feelings of unworthiness. Here's the good news: you can start to shift it. And it starts with awareness, becoming aware that you're even having these thoughts, either subconsciously or catching yourself saying them out loud, is the first step to creating a life you'll love, filled with more joy. So, how do we do this? I'm going to give you a few powerful but simple ways to begin. The first one is start paying attention. Pay attention. Start noticing your thoughts. What phrases do you repeat to yourself out loud and silently? This is a mindfulness practice. Observe your thoughts without any judgment. This isn't about beating yourself up for having negative thoughts. It's about noticing them and bringing them to your awareness. Maybe even write them down in a journal. You might start seeing a pattern and certain thoughts and phrases being repeated over time. Number 2, use affirmations. Look, I know affirmations sometimes get a bad rap. But when used consistently and correctly, they're powerful. I'm not asking you to lie to yourself. I'm asking you to speak the truth to yourself. Even just starting with something as simple as I am learning or I am enough can begin to rewire those default thoughts that you've been having. And number three, try a word swap. This is one of my favorites. Replace things like I should with I choose to, like I should go to the gym. No, I'm choosing to go to the gym. Do you notice the difference? Can you even feel the difference when I say it? So replace I should with I choose to. I can't becomes I'm learning how to. And my personal favorite, that's impossible, becomes I haven't figured it out yet. These are small shifts that, when practiced over time consistently, can create massive changes in your overall well being. All right, so here's one more tool I'll give you. I have discovered there are two types of helpful self talk. There's motivational self talk and instructional self talk. So, motivational self talk is like your inner cheerleader. Close your eyes and imagine yourself with pom poms. And you're saying to yourself, you've got this. Come on, let's go. You're strong, Jody. And instructional self talk, this is when you talk yourself through something. You're giving yourself helpful steps along the way. For example, just breathe. Okay, one step at a time now. Or maybe it sounds like, okay, focus on what you can control. That's instructional self talk. Both are valuable. And knowing when to use motivational self talk and knowing when to use instructional self talk can help you push through anything from a hard conversation to a tough workout to that moment when you feel overwhelmed in midlife. All right, people. All right, my friends, here's the takeaway. Your thoughts are not just background noise, they're actually shaping your life. And the best part, you're in charge of the script. So my question for you today is, what are you going to say to yourself today? And what story are you ready to rewrite? And here's your dare. What's one word that you know best describes you? One word, one adjective. Now, add the words I am in front of it. And now you have yourself your very first powerful affirmation. Share your affirmation with me. Send me a message. Post it in the Facebook group. Send it to me here through the podcast. And remember that this is 1 week, just week 1 of my birthday month. Don't leave without checking out the gift in our show notes for you. And I'll be back next week with the second strategy. Until then, dare on. Love this episode? Let's keep the conversation going over in the Moms Who Dare Facebook group. Link is in the show notes below. And listen, if you're ready to take what you're learning here to the next level, then check out the Next Chapter coaching program. Our special July celebration offer is live all month long. Dare on.